So this video is about how you can become a government contractor and make 100,000 plus just for part-time work. So we're going to start off with the General Service Administration website. Now the thing about the GSA is that they handle the contracts for courthouses, for post offices, for government burial sites, for almost anything you can think of. The GSA handles it. So as long as it's not in certain arenas, so like the DOD, Department of Defense, they handle most of their own contracts. The Veteran Affairs handles a lot of their own contracts, but GSA will handle some of those. So the government spends trillions of dollars a year buying almost anything you can think of, whether it's pencils, paper clips, pens, paper, computers, trucks, cars, just whatever you can think of, window cleaning services, janitorial services. Just think of it, and the government buys it, and they spend trillions of dollars every single year doing this. And so this is how you're going to make your money, and I'm going to explain to you exactly how you can get in on the gravy train. So I personally was a government contractor for a period of time. I'll give you an example of one contract that we had, which is we did a job in LA at what's called the Roybal Federal Courthouse, so downtown LA. We went in, we got a GSA contract, which is actually the GSA office is upstairs in that very same building. We went in, we got a contract. It was about $12,000 if I remember correctly. It took us 2 or 3 days worth of work for that $12,000. I didn't even do the work. I went in and watched over the work, but I actually hired a contractor because I didn't want to, they have these big, huge marble walls, and I didn't want to mess them up. So I hired a contractor that knew what they were doing. It was easy peasy, no problem, no stress. Then once I got that contract and they were happy with the work, we didn't even have to submit for the next contract. They gave us another contract to clean the vents on the courthouse level, which is several stories, several floors up. So we just went in one night, 2 of us, and cleaned those, all the vents, and that was it. It was no big deal. And I think we got an extra $3,000 to $5,000 for that contract. And so that's just an example of getting one contract, which led to another. And it was probably less than 4 days worth of work for somewhere between, let's say 15 grand, somewhere in that neighborhood for both jobs that we did. Now, I have a buddy that I had turned on to how to do this process, and his wife was a disabled vet. They made a killing working with the VA hospital doing construction work. Because of her disabled veteran status, she was able to get a ton of work, a ton of construction work for their business. And so I don't want to give you figures on that because honestly I don't remember, but I believe it was in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that they were able to make in a year, okay, from the work they're able to do. And you also have to remember, when it comes to government contracting, the thing that's really awesome about it is they have pay rates that are typically much higher than outside of government contracting. So in other words, so if let's say you contract with some private firm, private company, you're going to get what they get, what they choose to give you. Basically, it's either you kind of take it or you don't. But when you're working with the government, whether it's pay rate or contract rates, they have this thing where it has to be a fair rate to you. And the magic is, whether you're doing work for them or you're selling them something, you don't even have to own the products that you're selling them. You don't even have to do the service that you're providing to them. So the government likes to buy from small businesses. And so I'm going to show you how you can go to one place that will help you set up with all of these different government agencies at one time. And so here we go. So this is the GSA. You can get contracts with them. You can do that yourself. You can go through there, sign up, and they also have a policy where if it's under $25,000, they pay you really fast for gigs under 25,000. So whether you're selling them something or you're doing a service for them, they'll pay you very quick. So check out the GSA. The other thing that I want you to check out is sam.gov, right? So this is a portal that covers a vast amount of government entities and all that other good stuff. So what it allows you to do under sam.gov is you can go, once you go there, so I already clicked to this part where it's government contract opportunities. But you can literally just go to sam.gov, check and see what the contract opportunities are. And there is a list of contract opportunities. You can search for what type of opportunities you're looking for. Pick something and you can find it. And as you see here on the screen, it's really light, but they have even like light bulbs. And I'm going to show you once again how you can figure out how to do all of this by going through one simple place. But I want to tell you a couple of things about sam.gov before I get out of here. So with sam.gov, this portal is extremely powerful. Once you're in sam.gov and you get all signed up and everything, what you can do is immense for your business. Through this portal and some of the links, you can get low-level security clearances, and that's going to help your business immensely when it comes to getting government contracts. Now, I'll tell you up front, 90% of the government contracts that you get when they're basic little things, you don't need any security clearance or anything of that nature. All you're going to simply do is just, get the gig. They're going to run you through a background, and that's it. So like the gig that we got, that's all they did. Now, the guys that worked for me, they were contracted. I just simply went out and hired a company that knew how to clean granite tile, granite walls, and we just took their driver's license and their social security numbers, and they at the GSA office, they ran them through there to make sure no one had any criminal background or anything, because after all, we're working in the federal courthouse downtown LA. Once they did that, the guys all were cleared, including myself, and the next thing you know, we were able to come in and do the work. That was it. End of story. So I want you to keep that in mind. It's really, really simple. Now, there is a process. And once again, I'm going to show you how to get through this process much, much, much faster. Now, once again, we could also go to the Department of Defense and check their website out. But instead of doing all that, I'm just going to tell you how you can go through one place and get signed up with everybody and have them help you for free. So what we're going to do is go to what's called a PTAC Center, which stands for Procurement Technical Assistance Center. Now, the PTAC centers are in most cases, located in all across the country, number one, but a lot of junior colleges and small organizations that deal with the city or a college entity will handle the PTAC Center. And the reason these PTAC centers exist is because the government actually pays these people, right, these centers, to operate and to provide free service to you so that you can learn how to be a government contractor. It's the best thing going. I'm telling you, if you want to make an extra $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year, whatever, and do it part-time, moving into full-time, look into becoming a government contractor. This is an awesome way. Once again, we're a government contractor for a lot of years, but we moved on to doing different things and moved into direct coaching. So check out the PTAC Center in your area. All you have to do is just Google PTAC, which is just PTAC, and or put in Procurement Technical Assistance Center, put in your county, and you will get a notification, or Google will tell you where your local PTAC Center is. You're going to go in, you're going to make an appointment, and then you're going to sit down with someone for free, right? Get that. I mean, dude, that's just like the craziest thing to me. You're going to sit down with somebody for free to learn how to sign up with all these different government entities that I told you about, sign your business up with them, and sell them whatever it is that you have. Once again, whether it's a service or a product, and they will show you how to do that for free. It's the best free coaching program that I know of personally. And a lot of these individuals, they've been dealing with the government for decades, and so they're very aware of what to do and not to do. A lot of them have worked for the Department of Defense directly, contracting. Some of them have worked for the SBA and all these other places. So you really got to give them a try. This is a short video. So this video is over basically, but I just wanted to give you this bit of information because a client of ours asked how to become a government contractor. So I'm putting this video out for that client as well as for you. Enjoy it. $150,000 a year plus, I believe you can make as a government contractor working part-time. Take care.